Good day, viewers and subscribers. This is with Farming with Rasta, Ras Jobe. We are preparing this morning the land to put in the crop that we're going to present to you in the new farm, what we're doing for this year coming year. So this is how I prepare the land. This is the carrot. So I'm just giving you a little bit of highlights of what I'm doing. So all of this green beautifulness you see here, that's carrot. So this is how I make my bed. This is just my personal thing that I do. How I make my thing. I like to put emphasis on enough things in my farming so that I can get a good product. So this is one set I'm doing for the new year coming. Viewers will see all of this and subscribers, and you will see how I plant my carrot, how I clean it, how I reap it. So we're gonna show you there. Here I am now doing the next part now. This is to putting the onions. This is where I'm gonna put onions. So I'm doing this bed, and this is how I set my bed. And I'm gonna do this one now to show you and set it. And when I finish with it, I'll show you when I finish setting it. Because during the time I'm working, some of the time you can't say much. You have to just finish what you're doing, and then you can say something about what you did to show what you did. So I'm doing the bed now for the onions and some more beets, and possibly going down some more. I put in some more carrots. So this is what we're setting for the new year coming. So you will see this. We'll be reaping this between June and July. Also with the onion, the same thing, the same process. June, July, everything will be ready. So it takes a little time and process to do with nature. So we wait on nature to show you more what we're doing. So right at this moment, I'm gonna be going back to finish my my bed, and then I'll show you later on what took place after that. So as you see today, we're going to be doing some planting today, which is the 24th of the month. It's a planting day today. I work with the almanac, the McDonald almanac. So today is a planting day for me. Here we are already pre-prepared the land for planting and sowing. So these are the beds for carrots and onions. Now I already have the seedlings and the suckers and ready to plant the beets. So I'm going to be finish planting out the beets here right now, and then we get forward to the sowing of the seeds. So I will be demonstrating what I'm doing. I'm planting these beets. So this is how I do my thing. What I do first, I drop them out. So then I go through, and now I'm going to be doing the planting. Here we go. See, I already prepared the land, so I'm going to be planting. This is how I do my planting. There you go. Some people just plant anyhow and just plant all through the land. I don't do that. I try to make utilization of the land, which is use measures. Measure the land up and see how much plant I can get in. So if you just plant like that in this little square here, and you plant 100 sucker, I can come here, and if I measure up the land, I can get 125 or 150. so you get more use of the land. So this is why how I plant, to get more use out of the land that I'm using. So I don't have too much waste land around. All the land is utilized how I want it to plant. So this is what I do, see? And everything is in line. I like when everything come up, everything looks good and beautiful. It takes time, but this is who I am. I really take time in doing things that I do. I don't rush. I like to see things neat and proper. So this is how I do my thing, and I will do the whole entire field that I prepare in the same way I'm doing this. And I'm going along, you will see how I do the onions the same way. All land is no waste. Everything is measured. How I plant. There you go. See? So every 4 inches, you put in one. You're gonna have enough space when they grow up and be that size. You're gonna have them about that size. Depends on how much growth they put within them. But this is, you know, in another 3 or 4 weeks, you will see them looking like the ones I planted before. As you can see over there, these are already planted before, so they're on the way. And some of them kind of died. Animals passed through and destroyed some of them, so I had to fence around to get my thing how I want it. So there we go. This is how I do my thing. Right along. That's it. Then later on I come through, I remove the grass. Like that. And keep going. Just, it's a little bit tough here, I gotta get there. Let me see. Take the grass out. One thing, you make sure you hold it like that. So when you're going down, you put him right down. So that root, after it start growing and turning, it will come up. Beet doesn't stay down in the earth, it rises when him start bearing the food or the fruit. It rises, so there you go. That's me and my beet. Where am I? Removing the beets from the nursery. So this is how you put them to start in the nursery first. You can sow them in the bed, but I like to do this straight and then remove and sow. But I like to do it this way, so when I plant, I get everything the way I want it. So what I'm doing right now, removing the suckers and put them in the field where they will come and bear fruits. For me, family, and people who like these things, and friends, you know what I mean? So you don't want to pet them too much. You just take your time with them. Make sure so the soil is wet when you're removing them, else you don't get that root. So make sure your soil, the bed is wet, so that when you pull, everything comes up with root. So even if a little piece of the main root is broken off, it's okay, it still will grow. But try your best to take them up the best way you can with root, as you see. Some of them will come up like this, but at least you see root there. They will still grow. So this is how I do it. Okay. There you go. I still got to sow some more to finish that bed off, because I don't think what is here is going to finish this bed. And as you see right here, I get a few pop chow. There they are, a few pop chows. I'm going to be planting them too, in the same region, in the same bed. So these will ready before the beetroot. So I have a little bit of vegetable to eat. And here's the first set of onions that I have started. These, I kind of plant this way back, sow them way back in the before this purpose of the cord that you see I run here is to get my planting in line. So when I do it like this and do it by measurement, then I get more into the one bed. I can plant lots more than just jamming, juking all over the bed and planting all over the bed. And when you look, you see space like this, and but when I do it like that neatly, by measurement, and put it in line, you get more into the bed. So that's why I run the cord, something like that, just to get my thing how I want it. So there you go. So that's why I put the bed. So what I do now is you get more to it, because you see they're all the same length. So you come back and you do the same thing. But if you just plant anywhere, juke anywhere, then you plant one here, you plant another one there, you plant another one here, and then you leave that. Then in the space there, you still have that, could put another one. So you don't plant it like that. That's how I do my thing. I put them in line, measurement, so that I get more. Because if you're into a small space, a very small space, and you want to plant, you sow a lot of seeds, and you realize the bed can't take all of it, of what you sow, because of how you plant. But if you look at the land and the beds and measure them up, I even measure from there to there of how many feet, 3 feet across, and how many length. Even that I have. So when I put my thing, I know I got, if I should get 10 between the 3 feet going across, I know how much I have. So I can just look at my bed after I finish planting and know how many suckers did I plant, because of how I measure my beds. So 10 plants should come from there to here, just say. And then when you finish plant everything now and you look at your bed, you just count the rows. Count the rows, and you know how much sucker you plant out. And you got lots more space. So all of that, what you say you couldn't plant in there, if you do it like how I do it, you get more in. And that's what I learned from planting, and I do my research and do my thing. And this is what I come up with. So I don't leave this. No matter how big the land is, for me to plant, this is the way I do my thing. And I get lots more out of my planting. And the plants, they strive better to me. They have their space. They don't chucky up on one another. They just have their rural space, and you go around them, and weed around them, and everything will be fine. Just keep them clean. And when you do it like this, it covers over the soil, because all of them leaves gonna come and cover over, so you have less grass. to encounter with. Less grass to encounter with. Definitely. Who have patience, you won't bother doing this. So this is about patience in planting. And when it comes together and come up and start rising up, then you will see the beauty of it. At the same time, you know, at the edge, if you notice, I got my little spice. I won't tell you what kind of spice it is, but you should know. That's my spice. So you got to spice up everything when you're cooking. So this is what I'm doing. I'm just laying them out so when I start planting, no, I don't have to, I waste less time putting them. So when I put them out like this, I just go through and plant, so I waste less time. So in the time that you say it's going to take up to plant, to do what I'm doing, when you put them like this, you still use up less time. Because you're just planting now straight, you're not putting down anything and fixing anything anymore, measuring anything anymore, you already do that. So all you do is just keep on planting, and it moves faster, very fast. Even though you see I put them so close, don't worry, when I start planting now I put them in the right measurement. 4 to 4 inches apart. If anything, don't come to 3 inches. Always, if anything you want to do, go 5. No wider than 5 inches. No matter how small they are, I'm still planting them. Here's a little lady carrot right there. When I was sowing the seeds over there, they blow. Seeds blow all about because they're very light and fine. So you get that like that. So there you go. I don't throw anything away. As small as this will grow. As soon as you keep it wet. Okay, I'm gonna be doing the planting now. See? All you just make sure so you hold your leaves up like that. This is the root. You go straight down. Pull a little like that. And while you're pulling, you're pushing the plant down. See? I'll show you again. When the dirt is soft, so when you put your finger like that, the dirt will come right down, but you go like that down. While you're moving your finger, you're pushing the thing down, and you see you. That's it. See? Very easy. Simple and easy. Don't pull your finger out before you put the plant in. I'll show you what I'm talking about. You go like that, and you pull your finger out there. So you go like that, ease a little, and then let go. Your plant is down there. Simple. For the people who are learning how to plant a garden or something like that, some way you can try some of these ideas and see if they work for you. If you like this way, you gotta, well, first of all, one of the most important thing when you doing farming like this and using your fingers, make sure so you don't cut your fingernails way down in there, because when you go like that, it's gonna be, you know, in between the fingernail is gonna be broken, and then you know the dirt and everything go down, and you feel a lot of pain. So make sure you got good fingernails, you know, and then everything will get going for you. See the dirt on it there? This is good. This is, so soon as the water catch this, you know, we're coming to the final planting. As you see, we still haven't finished plant out everything because we still have a lot of room of bed left to plant. So we need some more. We're gonna get some more seeds and finish this bed and another bed. But because I couldn't get the seeds on time, the seeds wasn't available. So that's why what's happening to me right now, I'm planting right now, is happening because I wanted everything. But this is good because you know you have one crop coming and another crop coming right behind it. So that's not bad. Still a good vibes. So we're finishing up planting now. And then we're gonna get some water and water the plants. So That's it. I mean, we still can finish plant between these areas. What I'm gonna do now, all of what I plant, now I'm just gonna get my some water to them and get them fresh, get them alive. So I'll go get my water jug. Yeah. So as you see, everything is in now, so I'm giving them some water. Get them going, keep them up from dehydrating. So as you see I'm doing right now, all of those that are already planting now, you're giving them some water from dehydration so they will keep up. And the water will start pushing their roots out after a while. So have your little water pan like this. Must be not heavier than this. Anything heavier than that will not do the plant well at all. You just beat the plant down. So all of these now, you see they're getting their water to keep going. So after we finish here now, we're gonna be sowing some seeds. That's we finish here now. We're gonna be sowing seeds. So as you see, we finished planting our beet. Now we're gonna be sowing our seeds, which is the onion first. And this is what I do, how I do my onion when I'm gonna plant my onion. This is how I do it. Same measurement, same alignment. But this is what I do. Just a little, just to put the seeds in. Well, just to put your seeds in. Oh, I'm doing it. This is how I'm doing it, to put the seeds in. That space over there is to walk. And that space over there is to walk. When you finish your seeds in, so your seeds, you can walk at that area when you're weeding. Talk sometimes, you're working, you lose a lot of energy. You get tired quick, so I don't want to do much talking and doing this. It takes a lot of energy out of you. Good. Do the same thing here. See? Same thing, you don't have to do no more measurement. See already? In line, just keep on doing this. Right out. Continue doing that. Get a little bit faster that I can. We have just finished planting the beet, and now we make the beds, the planting beds for the onions. So there we go. This is what I'm working with right now, the red onion. So this is what I'm working with, and this onion is very good. Lots of health benefits from this onion type of onion, the red onion. So okay, just a minute. So get another little. Another little one. Just a little bit more. Okay, here we go. All right, trying something new here. If I can do it this way. The less you get into the bed, in this row here, it's the better, because all you have to do is take out the ones that are too close. So this is what the onion seed looks like, and this is what we're sowing. So that's why I said you gotta have a little bit of a covering over it, so that the birds don't find them and eat them all. So this is what the onion seeds look like for now. So if you look carefully, you can see that now there's not much seed going into the bed. See? Not much seed. Trickle. See? That's very good. This amount of seed going to the bed, that is good, because like I said, sometimes the seeds you sow and you get very little out of the seeds, because most of the seeds are not good. I don't know if it's because of the expiry date or something, but most of the time you don't see expiry date on some of these things. So it kind of weary you for buy when you buy, and it's so expensive when you buy these things. You know what I'm talking about, see? This is a product of the United States. At least this one probably have a date now, of a expiry date, which is, I'm trying to find it. I can't see any. Maybe it's in this code number, I don't know, but sometimes it's very difficult when you buy seeds and you sow them, spend so much money, and you sow it and you don't get nothing out of it. So should we go and do one thing? This is, I think these seeds are very good, because there was lack of shortage of seeds and these seeds just come in. So for reason sometimes your seeds so thick. It's difficult to know how to sow your seeds sometimes. I'm taking a chance with this now. Like I'm sowing it here, this is very good. Not giving much. Cover the seeds a little. But because of the dirt, you know what I'm going to do, I'm going to use a little water on it to see if the water will kind of cover the seeds. Because you got them little birds they call the ground dove. As small as the seed, as a mustard seed, those birds can see those little seeds. And you see them in your field and you think everything is alright because they can't see the seed. And when you look around, when time comes for the seeds to be sprouting up, no seeds. That's what Mr. Ground Dove and Mr. Ground Dove and Mrs. Ground Dove will do to you. So sometimes you got to get the pesticide and just spray over it. But this is what I'm doing right now. I'm doing it natural, so you cover it with dirt. So here I go now. Finishing up with this. What I'm doing right now, I'm giving them some water. Trying to let the dirt itself naturally cover some of the seeds and while wetting the dirt when it gets softer. Instead of me doing it with my hands, I'm trying to get the water. And at the same time, the seeds will be processing their growth, starting with this wetting. You give them the start to check the seed later on, you see they start swelling up. And then you see little leads coming out. So this is what I'm doing right now, giving them a start. But the best for your seedlings anytime you sow is rainfall. Rainfall is as soon as the rain comes down on them, everything in the rain is like when you use artificial fertilizer in your thing. So that's how the rain is. But as soon as we get the first rainfall on this, you will soon see everything moving. Water from the pipe is so polluted. What they put in it, it caused the plant to be stunted somewhat. But it still keeps the plant alive. And that's why you see we who plant always cry for rain. And sometimes when we get too much, we cry we don't want no more. So what I'm doing here is getting these seedlings, the natural dirt to cover by themselves by the dirt. As you see, we finished planting everything. We're planting and we sow the seeds. So while this is sown and planted, we will do a follow-up and show you the process of growth, what's going on, and continue giving you update of the process of the seeds and replanting, because and the onions we're gonna still have to come through the onions again, remove the ones that are too close, and then separate them and then plant them in a different bed or put them through the bed, the same bed, and then get everything all up. So we'll give you a follow-up. So my viewers and subscribers, this is where we leave you for today, and the planting of the beet and the sowing of the onions. Until then, we follow around with another chapter of onions and beets. Thank you very much for watching. Have a very good holiday.